All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. Great decision watching this video. I'm very excited today to be talking to you guys about a cryptocurrency that I got involved in late December called QLINK, and it is the world's first decentralized mobile network, as they say. Real quick, if you're new to the channel, this is Altcoin Daily. Go ahead and subscribe right now because we bring you daily videos on everything altcoin, everything cryptocurrency, whether that be deep dives on ICOs or deep dives on the altcoins. We do strategy, we do news, we do it all. And the difference between this channel and most other channels, there are channels that are better than mine that I follow, but the difference between my channel Altcoin Daily, and most other cryptocurrency channels are I bring you the most current, the most relative information that you need to know, and I break it down and I put it into perspective for you because I'm just a normal guy. I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my opinions, but in the past year or so, I made a decent amount of money in cryptocurrency, and I plan to make a lot more. And I made this channel because I want to help you guys get past that learning curve. Use this channel as a starting off point because I'm going to be breaking things down and putting things into perspective for you. And then you guys should do your own research and try and get involved, in my opinion, because I think in 10 years from now, everybody's going to be known. Everybody will know about cryptocurrency and blockchain and everything. It'll be very easy to get involved and very easy to know what the good companies are, because we're in the wild west right now. We can still be early adopters, and that's what I want for you guys if you're interested to get involved like I am. Anyways, my point was subscribe to the channel to get the daily information. Let's get into it. QLINK is a decentralized mobile telecom network. Its purpose is to bring internet access to low service areas and dead zones, which are numerous globally, in many Asian countries, and even in the US, which is, obviously everybody has cell phones here. It can even help first world countries, developed countries, undeveloped countries. It's trying to be a global company. And they want to accomplish this mission of bringing network access to these places. They want to do it in an economical way that is more cost effective than setting up additional towers, which is what companies that are established are doing now. They set up more towers. Also, they want to improve operation efficiency of current mobile networks like Verizon. So, just to give you an example, in India, the average citizen has to pay, the average citizen has access to only 1/10 of the data and coverage that a U.S. citizen has today. And QLINK wants to help with that. And to accomplish this, they will be setting up proprietary base stations. And base stations are hardware devices that extend traditional coverage for miles and also incorporate new high-tech features to deliver a more custom experience to the customers. QLINK base stations also have a mining rig component, which allows anyone to operate the hardware and earn QLC for doing so. Real quick about the company before we dive into the website and dive into the white paper. They were one of the first projects to launch on the Neo platform. In the past year or so, we know that Neo had over 500 times gains as people were realizing Neo's potential. But QLINK was actually developing on the Neo platform before Neo got popular. It's a hipster in that regard. And right now they're using Neo platform as the backbone ledger for the project, but they're developing a proprietary chain for certain functions. Right now it's being developed on-chain. So we'll see where they go. Right now they're on Neo, which is a great decision, but they could go to other platforms depending on, where they need to go. They'll go wherever it takes. Okay, and we'll be getting into the team a little bit later, but just so you know, the team behind QLINK has prior experience in the telecom sector with industry veteran developers, including Alan Lee, who is the chief architect of Hawaii's 4G LTE network. And also it has some high-profile advisors, including Xingyang Yi, who is a co-founder and head of investments at Alibaba. But we'll be getting into that later. Let's check out their website. What do they say? Telecom industry decentralized process. They're going to have Wi-Fi sharing, E2P SMS service, decentralized base station with mining capabilities, repackaged data for content distribution. Right here, it has 4 of these things, and it'll show you the use case. You guys should check this out. I'm going to be doing a deep dive right now and giving you an overview. I don't have time to go into each one of these, but if you're interested in getting into QLINK, you're going to want to do that, because there's no greater feeling than being able to explain to somebody why you're invested in a company, So the roadmap, they actually started in 2006 in Q2 through Q4, and they were just developing infrastructure for the past couple years. If we get into where we are now in 2018 Q1, all that infrastructure they were developing is in the launch phase. So they launched SMS and Wi-Fi product. They launched SDK and P2P protocol, peer-to-peer. They integrated an IPFS, and they launched Wi-Fi billing smart contracts. Something I think is really cool. This project, by the end of this year in Q4, they're really going to start going strong. Still in the early stages, which means that there's still a bit of a risk getting involved in this company, but there is a potential long-term reward as it really gets going. Something I found really cool in Q4 was they eventually want to put their system in cars. They had a recent partnership, let me tell you about it, where one method of base station distribution QLINK has targeted is in automobiles, and QLINK has signed an agreement with Central Auto, which is an electric vehicle company out of China, that services the global markets. In the future, QLINK could be partnering with Uber and Lyft, or just independent service providers and individuals. So that's really cool how they might be even putting their system into automobiles, and that's a really interesting concept. Let's continue. All right. I downloaded their white paper. It's 34 pages. I think this is a good white paper. It gets you into their technical details as well as just a great overview. You guys should all read this if you want to get involved. It starts off the problem with centralized telecom operations, and we're going to read that. Then it gets into their QLINK platform. It talks about the different aspects of their platform and applications. It talks about their hardware and mining, their roadmap, and so on. But let's read the problem with centralized telecom operations. So currently, more than 200 mobile network operators around the world are providing communication services through inflexible centralized infrastructure. Common examples of these centralized services, including Wi-Fi, 3G, 4G network facilities, and mobile communication, BOSS solutions, billing and operation supporting system, to NASDAQ-listed companies such as Twilio, who provide corporate SMS, voice, data, and other cloud-based communication services. A common business model of these centralized mobile network operations, including virtual operators, is as follows. It shows a chart of self-owned, self-operated things right here, whether it be the channel, content plan, or billing. And it says, unfortunately, this widely adopted centralized system is largely inflexible and has many issues. These include difficulty in accurate content distribution and billing, expensive usage-based fees, operators, overcharging customers, and security issues surrounding data transmission. Unlike a centralized model, decentralized communication, infrastructure, and service operations do not have these problems. Okay. They solve these problems via innovative solutions based on blockchain technologies. More importantly, from end-user perspective, this type of decentralized system can protect user privacy in a better way, while providing a more flexible and affordable option to traditional service offerings. QLINK is differentiated because it is able to identify and digitalize telecom assets, deploy smart contracts, and transfer asset usage rights. Features of the blockchain technology, such as asymmetric encryption, distributed ledger, and consensus algorithm, allow QLINK to assign ownership of digital assets to users by utilizing secure digital identity. QLINK will also enable the deployment of smart contracts between telecom assets, users, which allows users to purchase usage rights of assets such as Wi-Fi hotspots, SMS package, or mobile data directly from asset sharers rather than through centralized mobile operators. Very interesting. Also, something to check out. So, if you wanted to get involved, you should, of course, read the white paper. But, what if you're not much of a reader? Well, first of all, you know, maybe you should read more. But second of all, they break this down in video form through a lot of long videos on their YouTube page. It's called QLINK Mobi. It only has less than 200 subscribers right now, but it provides a lot of the same information. If I were you, I'd check out this 22-minute video, the introduction to QLINK, where it goes over in much more expertise than even me. It goes over everything you'd want to know in this 22-minute video. Then it has some other videos breaking down certain aspects, but check it out. I'm going to subscribe to this right now because I think this is providing a lot of value and I want to stay up to date in the community. Okay, what else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, so this was in that 22-minute video that I just pointed out. This is a nice little slide where it talks about centralized versus decentralized mobile network operations. So it's centralized operations, which is what Verizon is, or what current companies have now. It's difficulty in accurate content distribution and billing. There's expensive usage-based fees, operators overcharging customers, and security issues surrounding data transmission. And with this decentralized way that QLINK is doing it, they will be able to accurately identify content and bill data consumption accordingly. Users only pay for the content they like, and they're going to be rewarded by watching content produced by promoter. Telecom assets can be registered and shared on the blockchain. They're able to encrypt sensitive information such as passwords, and they get rewarded for sharing. And once again, check out this video. I'm going to like this video right now because I watched it and it's great. And I want to help out this company get traction. The reason I wanted to talk about QLINK right now was for several reasons. One, right now QLINK is in talks and they've been having meetings. If you've been following them, you know that they've been having meetings with companies like T-Mobile and Verizon. Although no announcements on agreements have happened yet. You know, obviously Verizon and T-Mobile, they're huge companies, and strategic partnerships would be a great thing. I wanted to talk about them today because QLINK aims to complete and launch their network in 10 months and in 3 phases as specified in the white paper. So like I said, by the end of the year when this thing really gets going, you know, it's going to take off. And I believe it's going to be over 21 cents. QLINK they're talking to the right people, they're making the right partnerships, they have a great white paper, they have a great team. Oh yeah, we never really went over the team. Where's that team? Okay, so I'm not going to read you the team, but this guy, he was this is the chief architect. Obviously, this is an Asian company. He was a former Hawaii software engineer and multiple patent owner. He successfully commercialized the virtual SIM product and billing system in previous startup and supported 4 million paid users across Asia. He led the team to close multiple rounds of investment, blah, blah, blah. This guy, the core developer, 10 years as an internet industry software engineer with diverse experience in areas including SaaS systems, gaming systems, BOSS solutions, and blockchain technology. And anyway, check out everything. They got a great business team and marketing team. You know, some real winners and some real workhorses, in my opinion. Oh yeah, and the last reason I wanted to talk with you about them today was because if you take a look, they're not on a whole lot of markets right now. I think I picked these guys up on KuCoin. Obviously, that's the biggest one they're on right now. They're also on Gate.io, which I've used before. I've never used Tidebit, but definitely pick them up on KuCoin or even Gate.io. So they're not on many exchanges right now. If you take a look at their charts, they have a little bit of a base forming. I think I picked them up right when they started getting listed. Yeah, somewhere around here. I probably got it in about less than 30 cents. Somewhere around here. But right now, they're actually even lower than that, because right now they're at 21 cents, and the base is being formed. In the past month or so, they've gotten lows as low as 18, about 18, and they've gotten up to as high as about 27. Right now they're at about 21. So, you know, when you see this base forming, you know that there's a strong chance it's not going to get much lower. Nobody's really talking about them right now. A lot of people are talking about them when they're right up here. But this is the time when everybody has forgotten about QLINK, and QLINK is just chugging along, working, that you want to, you know, see about getting interested. So, excuse me. I wanted to bring QLINK to your attention today. They got a lot of big things coming. They're trying to revolutionize telecommunications and mobile networks, even in putting their system in cars, which is pretty interesting. So, this is Altcoin Daily. Give this video a like if I provided you with information. Comment if you think there's something I missed, or if you think you can explain it better or differently. Send me a little comment, because I'm always trying to learn more. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this. Recent videos I've done that you should check out is this review on Vice Industry Token, which is getting a lot of buzz. It's a token that claims it's going to pay you for watching porn. I gave you the facts on this one, told you if I'm getting involved, definitely watch that. And also, when you're looking at ICOs, I just did a video, generally speaking, on what to look for when when you're trying to invest. Right here. And then I've done some deep dives recently on Electroneum. I gave you guys the cold hard facts. On Publica, cold hard facts. Lunar, cold hard facts. Nulls, and so on. So check that out. Subscribe, like. Thanks, guys. Peace.